welcome back to the channel. Electrician's made us some holes. He's kept the piece of the plasterboard, which always helps. First thing we need to do is we need to put these timbers inside to span across. So because we know the electrician's been here, we also know there's cables up there. So these screws are 32mm, going through 15mm board and into 15mm timber. Right, so we're all boarded up, we'll get a bit of filler out in a minute. Do a good job of fixing that as well, won't they? We'll get all these filled in. Put our timbers in, board them all in, screwed nice and tight. We're now going to cover them with some mesh tape. Okay, because the electrician smashed out inside there, we're going to get some filler in that first. We now know we're going to have some strength in that joint. So we're going to start at the top, we're going to cover this hole. Okay, we're now going to cover the screen tape. We're going to cover the joint. We get some of our filling knife. We're going to come in. Put some on that edge. Then I put some on my filling knife. I should be able to run right through that corner now in one stroke. Maybe two. Okay, second pass. What we're looking to do here is we're looking to cover that joint, we're looking to cover that tape. And we're also trying to keep it on as flat as we can. So again, for the bottom edge, I get some on that corner, put it into it. Now I need to let that bit dry, and then I'll get a second and third coat. So again, some on the edge, some on the knife. We'll come right through with this one. Okay, so we're coming across this edge now. Same principle. Put it into the corner, and away you go. We've got plenty on. If anything, we're overfilling it. When you put your filler on, if you find you get lines, tram lines, it's because it's a little bit hollow. Come back over it again with a bit more gear. And these edges, you're always trying to bring them in as tight as you can. Like I say, this will take 3 coats before it's finished. So again, I'm going to come into that top edge. Same principle again for this corner. What we're aiming to do is we're aiming to fill this out without building it out too much. And again, trim this edging fine. Okay, we'll let that firm up a little bit and we'll give it a second coat. Okay, so we'll let our first coat dry. Time to give it a second coat. Always check your first coat, make sure you've got no lumps, nothing sticking out. So again, some on the corner of your knife, some on the edge. This time you're going to pass and come through with it. So again, you can see we're going to come past the original patch. And what we're trying to do with this coat is make sure we've got any imperfections filled. Now you can see how tight to the ceiling I'm doing that. Again, into the corner, roll it away, into that bottom edge. Again, some of the top edge, I'll come past the original patch. You see where it's stipping? That's where we need to fill in. So again, always leave the edges as thin as you can. So we're going to let that dry, then we're going to give it a third coat. Third coat will come past the second coat. We'll do all that, we're going to sponge it so we don't need to sand. Okay, so we've done our first two coats. We know we've got it on flat. What we need to do now is put a finish coat on it. So this is a joint cement. I'll show you now how I finish it without sanding. So you want this coat nice and tight. You see, as I'm putting it in, I'm taking back off what I don't need. Always trying to keep these edges as thin as we can. So again, still on the edge of your knife, and right through. Okay, so we've got a sponge float and we've got a small brush. They're just slightly damp. What we're going to do, small brush, bring in these corners. time as that filler is drying, it won't leave any lines. What we're going to do now, we're going to bring these edges in. This will save us on the sanding. You've got to ensure you've got a little tiny light bit of moisture. And you can see what we're taking off. All that's going to do is ensure that edge is nice and thin. And it's a finished edge ready for painting. See you again. Okay, so we've gone over with our sponge. We've brought the edges in nice. We know all this is flat because we put the first 2 coats on flat. If for any reason you did get any lines in, when you go over your sponge float, you can pass it again with your trowel or with your filling knife. You should be able to eliminate anything. Like I say, if you put your coats on flat, that eliminates any sanding. But them holes now are completely covered, they've been scrimmed up, they've disappeared. When it's painted, it'll be smart. Okay, so if you like what you've seen, like and subscribe. Plenty more stuff coming on the channel. Thanks for watching.